A lesson on harbinger power and elegance? As you wish. Ha! Into the frozen void!
I must leave no stone unturned. Time to clean up. Nice and spicy.
Smash!
Out of the frying pan, into the fire! Leave it all to me. You can't run! Lights out.
Yeah! Dust! Terra Smash!
Tactless rodent!
Boba, get them!
Into the frozen void!
Steady as stone.
You've got some nerve laying your hands on me! Harbinger power has become burdensome. I will manifest my destiny anew. Await my emergence and tremble, traveler! You have reason to be afraid.
Out of the frying pan, into...
Terra Smash!
The pale blaze smolders! Pale flame, lay waste to frozen shell and witness my suffering! In fires of sin and retribution, your soul will be incinerated!
Shiver! You can't run! Steady as stone.
Wait!
Not even ashes will remain!
Judgment! Leave it all to me. Nice and spicy. Judgment. You can't run.
Immolation! A cherished agony. Do you feel it?
no stone unturned.
Embrace your searing reckoning. Not every wound will
Time
heal.
to clean up. You can't run.
Ah!
Yeah.
Embrace your searing reckoning.
Yeah. Terra smash.
Lights out. Judgment. Steady as stone.
Not every wound will heal. Come, put up a fight.
Yeah. Yeah. I'll catch up. Leave it all to me.
Embrace your searing reckoning.
Judgment.
Embrace your searing reckoning.
Someone needs assistance. Steady as stone.
Yeah!
You can't run. Yeah.
Yeah.
Judgment. Looks like overtime today.
Embrace your searing reckoning. Not every wound will heal. Not even ashes will remain.
Terra
Come,
smash.
put up a fight.
You can't run.
Yeah.
I must leave no stone unturned, as a dutiful maid would.
Not every wound will heal.
Quick.
Lights out.
So strong, but how? I am a Snezhnayan diplomat. You know what happens if you lay a finger on me. I swear, if you strike me, I will make sure... The Fatui will make sure that your precious Inazuma... Stop! I order you! And you! Filthy rats! All of you! You are the enemy of eternity. But as the victor, I acknowledge your honor. Therefore, I shall allow you to leave Tenshukaku alive.
The Raiden Shogun isn't gonna let us off just like that, right? Oh, the air feels suffocating. It must be the Raiden Shogun's almightiness. One strike from the Shogun and now Senora is gone! She got what she deserved, but Paimon still can't help but feel upset. Why are they doing it? Why are the Harbingers collecting all the no-seeds? Huh? Traveler, you got a headache? Chin up! Let's get out of this place. Paimon feels... unsettled. Also, when the Shogun executed Senora with the Muso no Hitotachi, it was unbelievably powerful. It seems impossible to defend against. And if so, we've got no hope whatsoever of defeating her in combat. Recap. Yaimiko wants us to go back inside the plane of Euthymia by the statue of the omnipresent god. Oh, but we'll be like lambs to the slaughter, won't we? Oh, maybe we could put this plan on hold for a while? There's the sound of electro zapping in the air. Paimon can barely breathe. Traveler, are you okay? You're so silent. Sounds like there's a lot of noise coming from outside Tenshukaku. Has a fight broken out or something? Oh, the guards seem really nervous. Well, let's go see what the situation is, shall we?
There will always be those who dare to brave the lightning's glow.
So we meet again. Indulge my curiosity. What is the reason that I find you standing here before me once again? Do you hope your foolhardiness will shelter those people? Or was it simply a means of seeking an audience with me? Oh? Surely you didn't rouse me from my state of eternal meditation only to tell me this. If so, then you underestimate me. I am quite not so. Only everything that pertains to The Vision Hunt decree has my tacit approval. The Fatui's actions thus far do not constitute a threat to eternity. Otherwise, they would have been purged long ago. Individual ambition is inherently incompatible with eternity. What you might not realize is that all too often, people have far more to lose by chasing their dream. Consider this. No one will lose their life on account of having their vision. Rather, those who have lost their lives are the ones who insisted on pursuing their own aspiration. Traveler, your existence, there seems to be limitless uncertainty in you. So, I won't insist that you comprehend the meaning of my actions. That's right. Huh. Anyway, you're looking for a chance to shake. So be it. Well then, you who would defy. Do you wish to become the enemy of eternity, traveler? This ends now.
Eat this!
You can't run! Evasion is futile. Inferior. Lightning falls on the land of eternity. This ends
Leave it
now.
up to me. Time to clean up.
Evasion is futile.
Quake!
I must leave no stone unturned.
Inferior. I will mold you into the foundations of eternity.
Gooba, get them!
You can't run! Shiver!
Leave it all to me.
Strike dead! You are an enemy that requires special attention.
Judgment! I must leave no
Instabilities
stone
will be
unturned.
removed. Strike dead! Evasion is futile.
To dust!
Dear me, aren't you cutting it rather close?
Miko, this was your doing?
Now. Don't forget who taught you how to place your consciousness in objects. Surely you don't think your ambition alone is enough to shake A's will, do you? Though you alone are here, they too have ambitions, which they long since entrusted to you. Now then, close your eyes.
I hope we can abolish the Vision Hunt Decree.
Your verdict is decided. This world,
Steady
break
as
the
stone,
shadow.
as a good knight should.
All will be severed.
Judgment!
Your verdict is decided.
Terra Smash! Yeah! Yeah! Yeah!
Without yearning, all returns to silence. Thunder!
At the fry pan, it shiver! You
Your
can't
verdict
run!
is decided.
Time to clean up!
To dust! Yeah!
You're toast! Yeah! Leave it all to me. Judgment!
This world, a fleeting shadow.
Yeah!
Lights out. Yeah! As a good knight should. You've lost, eh?
Yes, I have.
Why can you not trust your people, and in the power of their ambitions? These ambitions have transcended space and time. They are something that no one can snuff out. Is this the
lesson you learned from your journey. There are nations where humans cast their god aside and stride. So are we to just abandon the notion of progress for the sake of wishful?
You and I have both witnessed the great loss that progress can bring. Eternity. Eternity is the only... When lightning flashes, it casts a shadow. My name means shadow. With my blade, I purged all obstacles to progress. And yet, something was lost with each step forward. In the end, I even lost her. The tales are still retold in the shade of every thunder sakura. But the wounds left on our nation by that terrible loss still ache. Never stop searching, even if only for a brief flash of light. If nothing else, we have the present moment. She said that once. But I've seen a nation stride forward and lose everything to the heavenly principles. Perhaps only if time stands still will the lightning's glow never fade. The present moment is a fragile illusion. Only eternity can bring us closer to the heavenly principles. I am no longer the shadow. Mine is the most supreme and noble form. Let power over the realm be vested within me. In this form shall I honor my subjects' dream, for a land of eternity, unchanging forevermore.
The heavenly principles. Irrelevant nonsense as far as I'm concerned. When all's said and done, all you really want is to protect your beloved Ina's...
That would be something of an oversimplification.
But is this nation worth existing for eternity? Stripped of ambitions, stripped of the potential for change. It does nothing more than simply... I wonder what loss would it really be to anyone if such a nation were destroyed?
Miko, retract your word. Never changing eternity is the promise I...
But what your people need from you is not your promises. They want your attention.
You mean humans have a lifespan of barely 100 years. They cannot afford to bear any extra losses. But I have experienced it all. That is why I have chosen to guide...
But eternity is far too cruel a fate for you, eh?
For me?
Not only have you stopped paying attention to the world, it must have been terribly lonely here.
But it is necessary.
You will miss much by refusing progress. You seek to prevent loss, but have you considered... You are obviously lonely, and yet, for the sake of eternity, you choose to... Tell me this. Why is the sky here that was once so dark glowing again? Why now? This is your plane of euthymia. It's your inner world. So it can only mean that you are happy to see me again. You have found the loneliness here
I... have nothing to say to that.
But I have so much to say to you. Let me tell you all that has happened over the last...
How long will that take?
As a Fox envoy, I have an excellent memory. So it will probably take me another few centuries.
Miko, I never thought I would have the chance to meet with you like this again. Seeing you again...
Since you are willing to admit that.
What a childish Anyway, now that I have been defeated by you and your plan, I will honor your wish to But, with regards to eternity, and the question of whether this
You are the one who's been acting like a... As promised, the Raiden Shogun abolished the Vision Hunt Decree. Finally, her people's wishes penetrated her locked heart. Beyond the plane of euthymia, she saw what eternity means in the eyes of the world. When one's fervent ambition burns brightly, the gods will cast their gaze upon you. Some ambitions have the power to heal wounds, to bring victory, to inspire hope. But some ambitions outlive their masters long after the soul ascends. They remain as they were in the beginning. Burning bright and true for all eternity.
So what did you guys do in the Raiden Shogun's plane of Yuthai? Is the Vision Hunt Decree abolished? Oh, gotcha. So maybe the reason Yaimi...
Protection of the Electro Argon. May the blossoms of the sacred Sakura bloom eternally.
Why, hello. If it isn't the triumphant traveler.
You literally told us to come...
I was just...
Seems like someone's in it.
Catching up with an old friend I hadn't seen in years was... By the way, I heard that you had a duel before the throne, with a Fatui Harbinger no less. Courageous and astute. Defeating Signora head-on in a duel means that your strength exceeds my expectations. Still, you did end up victorious. I gather
Sure feels good to finally thwart the Fatui plan. They caused plenty of trouble along the way, but at the very least, they didn't get their hands on another note.
Wait a second. As in, the little thing that looks something...
Yep, that's the one. You've seen one too? Nope.
Oh,
What's wrong?
I handed that over.
You did what now?
Well, how else was I supposed to save your skin from the Balladeer exactly? The Balladeer is number 6 of the Fatui Harbingers. I'm not the kind of person who risks life and limb for any old reason.
You did...
After A created her puppet vessel, she no longer had anywhere to put it. As her erstwhile closest friend, A handed it over to me. And I've kept it. She no longer needs the power of the Gnosis, and in any case, she tells me she has severed. Thus, the Gnosis became not only useless, but also a potential source of conflict. Is that not a good bargain? Exchanging it for the... Judging by the results, at least, I dare say I struck a good deal.
When you put it like that, Paimon has to agree. The Traveler is worth more than a no... Really?
You intend to travel all over Teyvat, and the time has come for the Inazuma leg of your trip to come to. As a mark of my gratitude, I will answer any questions you may have about the road ahead, or... What would you like to know about? Sorry, I haven't a clue. But if you still have doubts about A, I would say not only does she not fit your description, but she voluntarily gave up her Gnosis long ago, severing her ties with Celestia. That's good to hear. Otherwise, given that I'm her familiar, it could have made our...
Don't worry, we aren't looking to pick.
I wish you the best of luck. As for your sister's whereabouts, I will use all the resources at my disposal to investigate it. I'll let you know if I find out anything. Consider it part of my... That puppet was built with technology that has been lost to time. Perhaps she is a god. Still, there's one other thing on this topic that before A began modifying her own godly form, she took it upon...
So, you mean there are 3 Raiden Shoguns?
No. The prototype was merely a proof of concept. Its appearance... The original plan was for A to simply discard it. But perhaps A thought this to be too cruel, because in the end... Later, this puppet wandered Inazuma as an ordinary human male with his own consciousness. And...
Not the...
Some eccentric geniuses in the ranks of the Fatui made adjustments to the prototype, not only unsealing his power... The object of divine creation is now the one who has taken possession of the Gnosis. And the prototype puppet is now known as the Balladeer.
What the...
It is, isn't it? Who can say whether it's coincidence or destiny? I'm surprised an outlander like you is aware that there was once a change of Electro Archon.
Morat's told us. He said that the Electro Archon Ball has passed away.
Yes. The truth of the matter is that there were 2 twin gods.
Twin gods?
They won the Archon War together, and when Baal established the shogunate, Beelzebul became her Kagemusha, or Shadow Warrior. Beelzebul is A, with whom we are now both acquainted. Baal's name was Makoto. As far as the world was aware, there were not 2, but 1. They complemented each other, and they ruled Inazuma jointly, so there was no need for... In fact, the name Baal and the title of Raiden Shogun was understood to refer...
To what?
Makoto died several hundred years ago in a war that I was not personally involved in.
Losing her sister must have been super hard on A.
That was when A began to change. Makoto was her great...
Paimon feels like she understands A a lot better now after finding that out.
I didn't spend a great deal of time with her, but my impression was she was a gentle god.
Wow.
After leaving Inazuma, I think it would be easiest for you to...
Ooh, Sumeru! We've run into loads of scholars from there.
Yes, well, Sumeru is the land of the god of wisdom, where the quest for wisdom... But their obsession gives rise to some truly... In Sumeru, knowledge is holistically managed as a...
Knowledge is a resource?
Yes. I don't know whether it was the sages or Lesser Lord Kusanali who came up...
Lesser Lord Kusanali?
Oh, you haven't heard. Lesser Lord Kusanali is the deity in whom the people of Sumeru place their faith. I'm sure you must have some things to discuss with her, too. I wish you all the best. Are you sure? Okay, then. Keep it safe. Is that all you intend to do? There was me thinking that you might hang it around your neck to show off to the world, telling everyone who inquired that it was given to you by none other than Yae Miko, the wise and beautiful.
Who in their right mind would do that?
Okay, I'll stop. I see. But that is merely a small goal, based on what preoccupies... Your ambition should be something that transcends the world below, and perhaps the reason you do not possess a vision is that such an ambition has yet to be... Continue on your journey.
Narukami, please. See that he stays safe.